All right, guys, have a good afternoon. I just want to record a replay for you for today. And I know there's a lot of people working from home, and there might be a lot of time, free time that people, because they don't commute and stuff. So I know working from home can be really boring. So we were deciding to have more trade replays for those of you who want to, trade more and practice more for trading. And hopefully you don't become like this guy after trading on the fifth day. So, because I'm seriously becoming like that. So the way that I'm just drinking and eating and not doing anything, I mean, probably after a couple of days, I'm gonna become like this. But as you know, guys, DAS has this replay feature that you can actually go select the date and download the data for the ticker and just play it. And this market volatility is just amazing for trading. It's really, really nice. But the problem is you don't know what to trade, and that's one of the main issues that we have. So what I was thinking is maybe we can come up with a daily or maybe weekly, or let's just start with daily and see how it goes. Potential trade ideas for you, and then we give you some information, and then you go and play it and see what kind of trade you can actually get out of it. And hopefully I'll select these ones from the trades that I myself do during the chat room. For example, yesterday we traded Uber. I traded Uber, and it was pretty awesome. So the stock in play March 23rd on Uber, you can go. And the reason for the gap was, or the reason was in the play, was because of the COVID-19 market volatility. A lot of things going up and down, and we had Uber. So it wasn't earning, it wasn't analyst upgrade, it wasn't downgrade or anything. And then you need some technical fundamentals. If you have trade ideas, you can just go, DAS has it. But if you don't have it, we can just take a screenshot for you that you have the market cap, short float. The float is 1.24 billion shares, and average true range is $3.50. And you can, having this information, you can just go and play it, for the first 30 minutes and see if you can actually take any trade out of that or not. And that's exactly what I want to do. I want to actually show a trade that I did on March 23rd on Uber. And we can just go through it and see what was my thought process and my analysis and everything. Having said that, guys, so I think every day we publish that on the website. I don't know exactly where. I'll think about it. Maybe we can have a section in the website and publish it daily for at least 4 or 5 stocks daily. Or if you really want to have levels and analysis, you can go every day. So for example, you could go March 23rd 2022, the pre-market show by Carlos and Norm. It's already there. So you can actually go see the whole watch list, go to the analysis. But if you want to save time, you don't want to go that, you can just take a look at this. And then we can actually, with the community, we can actually expand this list. I mean, we can come up with the levels, we can get the strategy and all of this stuff. And who knows, maybe we can have actually a homework playbook that we can actually define for a lot of people. Not only in these self-guaranteed days, but also during the time that it's normal, but people work during the market are open, but they want to practice in the afternoon or something. So maybe we can have with that daily online. Maybe you can post it in the forum. I mean, that could be actually a good idea. Post it in the forum, and every day you can go and see the potential trades. Anyways, having said that, I want to trade Uber. So let's take a look at the Uber replay. Yeah, alrighty. So having said the Uber, so the way that you should do is, if you have the DAS demo from us, you can just go through the data stream mode, click on that, and then you have this code mode. It's from normal, so you change it from normal to replay, you click apply, and then you change the code, and then you want Uber date, you just click, you have to wait 24 hours to download. So if today is 24th, you can download for 23rd. Uber, you can just click download, and because I already downloaded that, it says, do you want to re-download? Okay, and then you get the download, and yeah, you can play that. So you have the daily chart. For the daily chart, this is a bug that DAS needs to fix it for us. For the daily chart, what you should do, go to the data configuration and bring it, for example, if you want to do the 24th, just bring it to one day before, 23 or 24 or something like that. So sorry, we want to do 23rd. So yeah, we want to do one day before. So because we don't want to see exactly what happened, because it's like cheating. So yeah, we want to run the 23rd. So we want to run the 23rd. So what we do is we actually change the daily chart to 22nd. So we can see the real time, but we don't want to really see what happened. And this is a bug that really I asked them to fix it for us, and hopefully they fix it for us. And yeah, and other than that, so now you have a daily chart until today. So and you have the price action, so you can find the level. So if I want to look at that, if I want to find the level, there is a level here down here at 1386. There's a yesterday low at around what is that, 2068. This is a yesterday low at 20th, and then we have a 2 days ago high that which is around 2126. 2 days ago low 1567. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, this could be a potential level. I don't know, this 19 could be a potential level, but it doesn't seem like a very, oh shit, it doesn't have control Z. Yeah, so it could be a potential level. So I don't know. I mean, I don't want to really bet on that much. So yeah, there's a potential level here as well, and there's a potential here at 2111. So having said that, so yeah, you can just play it. And again, for those of you who've done this in the past, so stock, so it starts at 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's why you need to increase the speed a little bit, because it goes really slow. The time and sells really go slow at 4 o'clock in the morning when the transactions are happening. You can just go until 8 o'clock morning. So I go fast, really fast, until get to at this moment the stock is down 4-5%. Now we're getting near 8 o'clock, so we can actually go speed a little bit faster. Now we are actually seeing that the stock is popping higher. So the previous day close on 23rd. So the previous day close was 2133. So stock, as you see, is really popped up at 8 o'clock when the traders coming. Usually 8 o'clock is when the institutions are starting trading. 2133 is the previous day close. So I mean that's the previous day close. So as you see here, the previous day close, you can actually change that. You have it here. Yeah, so the previous day close is here, 2133. And yeah, stock is just popping higher. So usually at 8 o'clock when the institutional traders are coming, it just pops higher. Now stock is up 3%. It went up to 8% as well. And now you can analyze the price action. You can just take a look at the price action. I mean, 32 times faster is a good number. So it seems that there is a low of the pre-market around here, somewhere around 2022 or something. The high of pre-market, we haven't really found the high of pre-market yet. So yeah, there seems like a potential. Yeah, it looks like a 2019 something level. This low of the pre-market seems around here. It's tough to find. Just ignoring this low volume, it looks like somewhere around here. And yeah, see what's gonna happen. The stock's 4%. We know that Uber has been really volatile in the last couple of days. So if you just come down when the market is down, the Uber is just crazy the last couple of days. I mean, that's the information that we have. Now we're getting into 9 o'clock in the morning. Again, Carlos and Norm are probably talking about this right now. So yeah, so we know that this is a stock that we want to trade. The price action is really good in the pre-market. There's a huge squeeze up all the way up to 23, but see what's going to happen. So we're getting 9:15. Again, we're getting near toward the 9:30. So I'm just going to reduce it to the. I'm going to reduce it to. Normal speed, because I really want to look at it at the normal speed. So it seems that now we're above the VWAP. Stock is up 2% strong. It's kind of seemed that it's kind of coming down. And again, this 2133 is the previous day close. All right, so now we're losing it actually. So this 2133 again, note this previous day close, 2133. Okay, so we lost it. So all right, so we'll just reduce the speed now. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, I messed up. So we come to, yeah, we'll come to 910. We'll just increase the speed a little bit. Just get to near 930. Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. So now I'm just decreasing the speed. 4 times. Okay, now a few minutes. Now we're ready. So what's the observation? The observation is the stock is squeezed up 8%. Now it's going to lose it. See what's going to happen. We have a bunch of levels down here. Let's see what's going to happen. Now we lost the VWAP on the 1 minute chart. Again, the previous day close was at 21.33. The stock is still positive. Still 2 minutes to the open. Now I'm just putting it a little bit normal speed. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of level down here. 1 minute to the open. Go a little bit faster. Is it moving? Yeah, 21.40, and now the market is going to open. Yeah, it was a 21.40 level. All right, so the market is open now. Actually opened really weak. Surprisingly, they opened really weak. Now I'm at normal speed. So as you see, the stock really dropped at 21.40. We're below this level and all of these moving averages, and see what's going to happen. So now that the stock is red to -2%, I'm actually thinking for a potential opening range breakdown. There's a bunch of levels and there's a bunch of these moving averages and stuff down here, but we are below the VWAP. So 30 seconds has passed. There's heavy volume coming in, almost a million share. 1 minute chart dropped, came back up. See what's going to happen. So I'm thinking we have shares, a lot of shares for short. We're weak. It looks like a short to me right now because we lost the VWAP. And there is a lot of these resistances. We have this moving average, there's a level, there's previous day close at 21.33, this is VWAP. So to me, it really looks like a potential short. See how the 1 minute chart closes a doji, and I don't like this kind. This is usually a bad candlestick. Closes a doji, so you want to go short or long for opening range as the body of the candlestick. So the body is essentially nothing, so it's a doji. So if you want to go short, you want to go short now, but it's just horrible. I don't want to go long because first of all it's negative, and also we have all of these resistances up there. I don't want to go short either because you see there's a buying pressure, sold up, but it just came back up. So it was kind of iffy for me at this stage. Let's see what else is happening. Still I'm short bias kind of on it, but because on a 5 minute chart is really weak, and we have this low of the pre-market level somehow around here. So I don't know exactly, somehow around here, 2009 or something. But I don't want to go short. I just don't like it. The VWAP is at 21.40, 21.30. Yeah, the volume is great, the liquidity is great, but yeah, it looks like it wants to really crack the low of the day. But again, that doji was not something that I enjoyed. So I mean, it looks like a potential short, but again, we're extended from the VWAP. Really extended from the VWAP. This 2060 level is something that we have. I don't know where we got that. Where we got that 2060? It's a yesterday low. So yeah, it's a yesterday low. We already have a level 2160. So there's also a support level down here at around 2061, which is a yesterday low. And as I was expecting, it's kind of bouncing back. So I'm glad I didn't take this opening range breakdown. I don't want to go long either because again, I just don't trust this. See what's going to happen for a couple of more minutes. Yeah, definitely it's not a short now because it's just I couldn't make a new low, couldn't break the 1 minute opening range breakdown. 5 minute chart is still weak. So now it's squeezing up. Everyone who are short down here, now they have to cover. So we're just kind of popping higher. Now the candlestick becomes actually yeah, but I don't want to take it long either. I don't want to go with 1 minute opening range breakup because it can't be worse than that. You know, you have so many resistances up here, VWAP, all of these levels. Let's see what the 5 minute does. I mean, 9:34, so it's been 4 minutes. Yeah, so we squeezed up a little bit to the VWAP. Let's see what it does. Let's see if you can close above the VWAP or not. 30 seconds to the first candlestick. So yeah, still it's kind of weak, but it's down 0.4%. This candlestick closes as a potential, yeah, green. See if you can close above the VWAP or not. That's what I want to know. All right, so that's the first candlestick closed. Apparently couldn't. Yeah. Again, I'm not gonna trade it to the long side, not even to the short side. On a short side, we have this moving average down here. Okay, now it seems that it's bouncing back. It's dropping. It seems that it's rejecting the VWAP, so the speed of time and sales is going higher. Yeah, it looks like it wants to drop. Yeah, it looks like it wants to drop again, down 2%. The stock is shortable. Let's see if it drops. Let's see what this candlestick does. Does it lose these moving averages or not? What about this VWAP? VWAP or far from VWAP. So it kind of rejected the VWAP. So I want to know if it loses the moving averages or not. Still potential. There's potential for opening range breakdown. But again, that doji kind of, yeah, that doji kind of didn't feel great. Yeah, now it did. Now that's a possibility of to go short here. Now it kind of lost that. And yeah, it looks like it wants to potentially go, yeah, potentially. So I want to go short. I mean, let's say 2,000 shares at 21. So in this case, the stop loss for me would be, so you know, this drop was a sign for me. Usually in this kind of trades, I might add even more on that. So stop loss would be potentially, you know, 21.30. So that could be my risk. I'm trying to understand my risk. The reward, at least for me, should have come below that. So the risk to reward, you know, I gotta drop that. And you know, we know that this stock moves a lot. So we really know that this stock moves a lot. You know, $3-4 can move. So I'm just considering an opening range breakdown. But what I see is this red line. This is the most important line here. So I'm gonna go more short on here. I'm adding a couple of more thousand shares on that because it seems that it's really, there is no upward pressure. Yeah, see, look at that. So there is no only downward pressure. This line is just going ticking down. There's nothing push it up. So it's just someone is just forcing it down. That's the main line that I'm looking at when I'm trading. So this is the main line that I'm actually thinking of, that. The red line. Yeah, so let's see if we can go for the crack of low of the day. Now it looks like a really nice opening range breakdown. So that looks like a really nice opening range breakdown. So I'm wondering if if there's any level 2 signal, probably you see huge asks here. So the average is 20.92. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So it's worth covering some here. Definitely worth covering some here. So the next level, so now we are actually sitting at a support, this 2060 level. I think the next potential level that we have is kind of this low of pre-market. This low of the pre-market is definitely a potential. There's a very strong support or resistance level, so it could be a potential level. I mean, Thor is trading those a lot, so I'm already out of some of my position, about 8% of the position. Oh, look at the huge drops, worth maybe another 5%. Yeah, this 2009 can be a potential target. Now stock is 4%. Yeah, it's another huge drop on it. It's really nice. Again, having a level 2 sometimes helps too, to make a decision. And yeah, even if you're an option trader, you can still use the same analysis, because essentially what we are doing is just analysis of the risk to reward. So sorry, the price action and risk to reward. So I mean, if you don't have enough buying power to buy a really reasonable number of shares, so what you can do, you can just buy call options, sorry, put options. So these put options, oh, look at that. So I definitely want to cover more here. You know me. And again, this number of the tickets used to be a big thing, but because of the commission. But now even small traders, you don't need to worry about that, because it's all per share structure. And when you have a per share structure, you really don't need to worry about the commission structure. I mean, the commission is just per ticket is almost 30 cents, 40 cents. It used to be $10, and if you're a small trader, definitely would have been a big issue. So 2009 is the low of pre-market, as you see, kind of around here. I mean, I don't know exactly where. I mean, it looks like 20. I mean, this area is just, it's a little bit difficult to find the low of the pre-market. I don't want to say exactly 1978. I mean, you can. This is just perfect low of the pre-market. But usually these areas are, they're not down to the penny. So as you see, this kind of a bounce here is also kind of a bounce here. So I don't know exactly where is that low of pre-market. So again, that area, that's why you don't have to wait for down to the penny. You always have to scale out properly. But it seems that it's dropping really nicely. There is no 1 minute high at all. So it's just, there is no 1 minute high. There is no point to be really there's absolutely no, I don't see any sign of strength right now. There's no 1 minute new high, nothing. It's just dropping like a boss. And again, you don't need to a lot of shares. I mean, already 1,500 shares shorts, it's $700. I mean, it's paper money, but you don't need to have a big size, especially in this volatility of the market. If you can analyze the risk to reward really well, and you analyze your trades really well. But this is the type of trade that I probably take 4,000 or 5,000 shares on that. Yeah, so let's see if we can crack 20 again. I mean, it seems that there's 20 is a level for the low of the pre-market. I don't have anything else here on the daily chart. I mean, I don't know. I mean, on the daily chart, maybe this week can be a level, or maybe not. It looks like a little bit. Yeah, it looks a little bit, too much, but definitely 1978 seems like a low of the pre-market. So you can actually put the levels, you can actually put the orders too. So what you can do, you can do, for example, 500 shares if you want to go at 20. So you are short, you want to buy. So you can just put your order here, or you can put another 500 at 1990 or something. So you can also do that. So it's because you're short, limit order, you can just press buy. So you can actually put your orders here, and you get filled if the price gets into that as well. So we'll see if you can actually get hit or not. But at this stage, I don't need to be worried at all, because what I see here on 1 minute chart is just all lower, lower, lower highs, lower, lower, lower highs. There is absolutely no new 1 minute high. So I don't see any reason to be panicking or worrying, because it's just constantly in a downtrend. It tries to make a new 1 minute high, but it just apparently can't. So it seems that still you're in the right track. So there is absolutely no need to really panic. So it looks like it wants to crack this 20 level. Yeah, and go. And again, you have these levels here accepted. So 500 at 20, 519, 90. Yeah, still beautiful 1 minute opening range breakdown. Sorry, 5 minute opening range breakdown. And the most important thing is you can see the pattern. 1 minute lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower high. So really don't need to worry about anything. So what we're doing here right now we're getting almost to 20. Yeah. Again, there is no 1 minute new high, so still in a very serious downtrend. We're dealing on a very, very serious downtrend. And we are in a normal speed, and it's very important to watch it in a normal speed, because again, understanding the price action is very, very important. That red line on your chart is very important, so you have to be able to read that really well. So let's see if you can crack the 20 or not. I mean, I just increased it a little bit just for the sake of this video. Let's see if you can actually crack it or not to 20. Yeah, it looks like it just dropped below 20, and yeah, just for the sake of video, because I don't want to really this video. Yeah, there you go. So now the next level is 1978. So I'm already half of my position out. Yeah, this 1978. Again, I just increased it a little bit because, so now we are really in terms of risk to reward, it's just amazing. We already are, I think, are already more than 3-1. So, and you know how I am always trading, so I'm always getting out too early. So you can always just slowly get out. And looking at P&L is really awesome. I mean, 5,000 shares, at $20, you're up $5,000. So there is really absolutely no point to be greedy about it. So I'm usually in this kind of case, I'm getting out most of my position. I mean, you might want to leave a little bit of your shares around, and just to see if you can get a little bit below that as well. I mean, it really depends on already the trade is amazing, and what I usually do is I usually leave a little bit left. I mean, less than 1,000 or something like that, just to see if it can go down. But in terms of drop has been just amazing. I mean, this is amazing. And this level that we have, this is the low of the pre-market. Really, there is no other level down here, so it's a very important support or resistance level. And yeah, there you go. So we cracked that level below down to 1975. So we can just go more and more. And again, I mean, this 5%, 10%, this is our example. You can just change it to any way that you want. So it turned out to be a really nice trade. So we can just increase the speed and see what's going to happen. And now that I already out, so my stop loss is at the break even. Again, remember, original stop loss was here. Now my stop loss is at the break even. I don't want to lose what I had. So it seems that the stock is just coming back to my break-even point, and yeah, I'm all out because I don't want to let it now. So there's so many reasons not to stay short here, because we squeezed up, we closed above the VWAP, and there's absolutely no point to stay here. And I think that was a very decent trade. I mean, that's in terms of buying power position, it's 4% profit, and if you use margin, it would be even 8% profit. So it's a pretty good one, and that's actually the trade that I took. That's actually the exact same trade that I took. I mean, obviously I scaled out a little bit differently, but as soon as we drop this 5 opening range breakdown, so I jump here short, a bunch of 1,000 shares short, and just as you see, just a beautiful move. I really didn't have that level. It's funny that in that time I didn't have that level, so because I didn't have any level, I slowly scaled out every time that we were making no, and eventually the last piece here, after we squeezed above, I just got out here the last piece. But yeah, I didn't have when I was trading, I didn't mark this to do off the pre-market. Anyway, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much. So yeah, here's again the discussion, so you can actually stop that and do another one. So here's my promise to you guys. I try to every day, starting tomorrow, maybe I can come up with this for you guys and come up with 1, 2, or 3 stocks in play. And if you want to trade them, you can actually go play around with them. Thank you so much for watching this. And yeah, this all the simulators, either from website, from Daytrading or from Bearbook Traders, it comes with the replay, so you don't need to worry about that. If you are already trading, and that's another thing, let me actually show that to you. If you're already having an interactive broker account and you want to get that, so you have to go to Daytrading website, go to subscribe for interactive brokers, and there's an add-on that you have to order. So the add-on is market replay level 1, so it's $15 if you're trading with interactive broker. If you're on a simulator, you just go real-time simulator, and you can just again add on $15. Or if you buy it through Bearbook Traders, it already comes with that. All right, guys, thank you so much, and yeah, see you tomorrow in the chat. And tonight, I don't know, I mean, it might be late, but tonight we have the Dr. Brett Steenbarger presentation in a couple of hours. Cheers, guys.